All right, you too. What's the big old deal, man? It's y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy, and we back with another one. Hey, man, say, man, catch this game, though, right? It's a lot going on this blacktop, boy. So it looks like Lil Tjay, man, he just got released from jail, you know what I'm saying, out on bail, and he full court pressing, you know what I'm saying, giving a whole, rundown on what Offset was saying, you know what I'm saying, when you know what I'm saying, he got shot in the buttocks, you know what I'm saying, nigga got head in the butt, you understand me, and nigga got to screaming like, that nigga shot me. So it looked like TJ taking it to the internet. He going crazy. Let's get into this content though, man. Y'all know how we do it. Let's get it. Let's go. Make sure y'all hit that like button too, man.
Folks, this Lil Tjay shooting Offset situation is just crazy right now. And I've got some interesting updates. There's some new information that's come out. We've got a Lil Tjay mugshot. It is official that he's been arrested. And now we're getting some eyewitnesses accounts of exactly what went down in the shooting. And it's going to blow your mind, okay? So first off, let's just have a recap because this news has been making all the mainstream media all around America and all around the world. This is CBS Miami reporting on the incident just to give us a little bit of a refresher of what happened. And then I'm going to tell you some of the new information.
Rapper Offset has been shot at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood. Let's take you live to the scene. CBS News, Miami's Chelsea Jones is there with what we know tonight. Chelsea.
And Jim, this really unfolding in the last several hours. We are learning that Offset has been shot via his spokesperson. Let's give you a live look at the scene right now where things are quiet here along State Road 7, just outside of Seminole Hard Rock Casino and Hotel. But I want to show you what things look like a little bit earlier. So taking you right now to some videos from Only in Dade. In that video, you can see a man lying on the ground with a police officer on top of them, while another person is being hauled away by another officer. The Seminole County Police tell us it is aware of an incident that occurred at the valet area after 7 tonight. In this video, you can see people wandering around looking at the situation unfolding just outside, along with the police response. Now, that spokesperson for rapper Offset, who was a part of the rap group Migos, confirms that he was the person shot. That spokesperson also saying the rapper is stable and is being closely monitored. Seminole police say he was taken.
You know, hey, when you think about this shit, bro, hey, catch this gang up, nigga. The worst thing a nigga could do is get shot in the ass. You understand me? A nigga hit, nigga, what? And it what if a nigga would have shot a nigga in his Duke shoot? You understand me? What if a nigga would have got him in the bullseye? Bah! You know what I'm saying? Now, nigga blew a hole in that nigga ass. Nigga, that'd be fucked up. Nigga, shit, nigga, chili just dropping out of nigga assholes. No, that's fucked up, man. But hey, man, when you a bully out here, bro, you go get your shit, bro. Like, you can't escape that shit, bro. Most time people don't understand, man. I was looking at Lil Tjay shit. Lil Tjay looked like he was thorough. You know what I'm saying? Little young nigga having paper, you know what I'm saying? Big hit records and all that shit. He threw you a couple bands, nigga, because y'all did a feature. Y'all did a feature, you was solid, y'all did good business. You know what I'm saying? He like, you got it, you rich, nigga, I got you. See what I'm saying? And nigga, shit, nigga, you down bad like that, nigga, and you don't return that paper, bro. That's a problem, homie. You know what I'm saying? It's not about getting beat up, bro. It's about nigga, I gave you 10 stacks, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, throw me that onion. Nigga, same way I threw you that onion, nigga, line that motherfucker back to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say, man, it ain't no holding hands and kicking cans with people, because let me tell you something. When somebody owe you some money, bro, and they knew they didn't have the intentions on paying you back, they'll fall out just so they don't have to pay you back, bro. You see what I'm saying? And if a nigga feel like that, like, you ain't gonna pay me back, bro, just stay away from me. Don't even come around me, homie, because at the end of the day, a lot of people that's in your life, man, they only rock with you, when you doing bad. Now, catch this game, though, right? And hit that like button, man. I'm finna drop some jewels on y'all, man. Let me tell y'all something, bro. Catch this game. Most people only rock with you when you doing bad because you're not a threat. They feel like you're beneath them. Soon as you start to level up, soon as you start to get your paper up, or if you pass them by, Let me tell you something. Catch this game, nigga. Go ahead and notice the difference between when you was down bad and you was hanging with certain people. It was all love. It was all cool. You see what I'm saying? Because they was at the top. You wasn't a threat. But as soon as you start to level up, get your shit together, motherfuckers start looking at you funny. Niggas start looking at you different because now you're competition. You see what I'm saying? Now you pass them by. It's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Like, some people don't want to change. Some people are scared of change. So when they see that you start to change, you start to level up, yeah, nigga. See, they don't want to accept that. They only want to see the old version of you. See, most people don't want to hang around people that's changing. They want to stay the same. They want to have that same excuse. So, because they ain't going nowhere. That's why dogs don't bark at parked cars, because that motherfucker ain't going nowhere. You see what I'm saying? But when that car drive off, that dog barking, where you going, nigga? Hold on, nigga. Like most people, they hate. Look, people only want to see the old version of you. They don't want to accept the new version of you, because the new version of you, it offends them. Because most people are scared of change, progress. They want to stay this. It's easy to stay the same because you get the same result. You know what you're dealing with. Most people, bro, they can't stand that shit, man. Hey, all the real ones, man. Hey, salute to everybody that's up in here, man. Get ready to hit that like button, because we dropping gems on this motherfucker, man. We going in. Let's get it. Let's go. Shout out to real ones, though. Let's go.
To Memorial Regional Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. And they're also saying that they were able to get things under wraps here very quickly. 2 people have been detained. But as for the situation here at the casino, they say there is no threat to the public and it is secure. We're live in Hollywood tonight. I'm Chelsea Jones, CBS News, Miami.
So it's a crazy situation. So we got an update, okay, overnight update since I did my last video. Medical staff would confirm that Offset is currently in stable condition. Thank God he's not seriously injured. And 2 people have actually been detained, one of whom was indeed Lil Tjay.
All right, well, this morning, rapper Offset, he is hospitalized after being shot.
A spokesman says he's currently being closely monitored. To Shawnee Whitlow, what does that mean?
Well, we have more questions than answers, but Rosanna and Tina, here's what we do know. Cardi B's estranged husband, rapper Offset, is recovering this morning after being shot in Florida on Monday. The 34-year-old born Kiari Kendrell Cephas is in stable condition with non-life-threatening injuries after being shot in the Valet area outside the Hard Rock Casino in Hollywood, Florida, according to a spokesperson. Now, police say they detained 2 people in connection with this incident. Rumors online suggested that rapper Lil Tjay may have been involved in the shooting. His attorney, Dawn M. Florio, released a statement on Instagram that reads in part, Lil Tjay has not been shot, nor has Lil Tjay been charged with any shooting. Reports to the contrary is false. Offset previously collaborated with Lil Tjay on the hit song Run It Up. That was back in 2021.
They collaborated on the song Run It Up. Lil Tjay ran it up. Offset ran it down, man. Addicted to gambling. It's actually very sad. So TMZ reported it was actually official that Lil Tjay got arrested, and we got the mugshot too, people, okay? We got the mugshot. He's cheesing it up. He knows what he did. He knows what he did. So they're saying Tjay got himself...
You know, boy, hey, it ain't no fun when a rabbit got the gun, man. It ain't no fun, bro. You know, people gonna talk shit about that shit. Like, damn, nigga, you got shot in the ass by a little 20-year-old. Nigga, 34 is a, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you grown at 34. 34, you can't call your mama and ask your mama, you know what I'm saying? Mama, can I come stay with you, mama? Mama, can you pay my rent? Nah, nigga, you 34 years old. That's it. Yeah, man, this right here, man, is just something different because, you know, what you expect? Who's to expect a 20-year-old to beat up a 34-year-old man? You see what I'm saying? So even if he did lose, nigga, all right, nigga, it was damn near a given. You know what I'm saying? You're more experienced. You know, you're not a professional boxer, nigga. You don't do this every day. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, gambling is, hopefully YouTube will put some, you know, gambling addiction hotline and somewhere in the ads or something. That's very important, man. I live in Vegas. I think we all didn't had that demon on our back, though. See what I'm saying? It get ugly, though, boy. I know what it's like when you chasing Jason. You know what I'm saying? Because after you consume so much alcohol, you know what I'm saying, and you go up, and then you try to put this big bang on there. Look, I can feel it, and then you lose it. You see what I'm saying? And then you got that monkey on your back. You know what I'm saying? And now you chasing Jason. And once you start chasing Jason, man, you start doing it. Oh man, I done been in there. Hey, send me like $200, man. Hey, send me this, send me that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right, boom. All right, shit. When I get the little, I'm gonna throw it back to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to always, be able to, but shit, man. Hey, bro, I'm not gonna laugh at everybody calling it gambling addiction. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna laugh at that because a lot of people, you wanna point the finger at somebody, but I think we all done had that moment where just had a little bit too much liquor, man. You understand me? And a nigga, that liquor, boy, it's the devil. It's like, you go get it now. Just go ahead. Go ahead and put that $300 down there. Put it down there. Put it all down there. You like, what'd you say, God? And it's really Satan and shit. You're like, Then you sit over there, you shaking and shit. You lost. Crap. Grab all that $300. Yeah, nigga. Don't have no motherfucking broad with you. Ooh, shit. Good, boy. Because don't no woman want to see no man looking weak after they take all his motherfucking money and shit. You know what I'm saying? You over here, you wiping your sweat. Shit. You know what I'm saying? You just met the bitch, so you're like, I ain't gonna ask the bitch no motherfucking $1,000. Go pull out $100 or something. Why you around? Get your ass away from me then. I don't fuck with no broke bitch in there. Go give me $100 or something. Watch it. I'm gonna turn water to wine, baby. It get ugly out there, boy. Let's go.
Jammed up in the Offset shooting, and he was arrested and booked for participating in a fight. They didn't mention the shooting. So he was arrested Monday evening by police in Florida, later booked into Broward County Jail for misdemeanor disorderly conduct affray. According to the Broward County Sheriff's Office, the 24-year-old posted a mugshot. He's only held on a $500 bond. Now, Offset might not be able to pay that $500 bond if it was him, but Lil Tjay, he got it like that. He lending people $10K, not worried about them getting it back, all that kind of thing. Well, he is shooting people over it, so I guess not. But they said Tjay was involved in a fight prior to Offset getting shot. Cops detained a second person at the scene, but that person wasn't charged. Okay, so they said Offset's receiving medical care at the hospital. He was listed in stable condition. A spokesperson said he was fine, but being monitored closely. This is him being loaded into the ambulance, apparently. The Seminole PD issued a statement saying they're aware of the incident that occurred in the hotel's valet area. One person suffered non-life-threatening injuries and was taken to Memorial Regional Hospital in Hollywood. They got Hollywood in Florida too. What do you know? So we already heard TJ's lawyer's statement and all that kind of thing. Academics would provide corrections to earlier rumors because people thought TJ got shot in this, but in the end, it wasn't him getting shot. He was the one doing the shooting.
I just talked to TJ's, manager. So they're telling me, this is what they're telling me. They're saying, the fuck? They're saying TJ wasn't shot, but the police are processing him. So I don't know if he's gonna get charged for something. He's in custody. They have him. They don't know. I guess there's lawyers involved now. They don't know what charge he's gonna get, but he's getting processed. So at some point we're gonna see like some arrest or something like that. But they're claiming he's not injured in terms of a gunshot. I don't know. So they're saying not shot, in custody. Lawyers are working on it. That would be a good thing, even though we don't want nobody shot, but we'll see what bears out.
But yeah, there you go. It's getting a bit crazy over there. So the next thing I'm going to show you, there was an alleged witness who was actually at the casino when this happened, witnessing the incident, and they would share their firsthand account of the moments that actually led up to the shooting, which was very interesting and insightful.
Okay, so here's the deal. So I'm walking up to the Hard Rock Casino on the Guitar side, and as I'm walking up, I see Offset sitting on the ledge on the right, and he's sitting with another gentleman, and this gentleman has on they had to say YPN or YTN necklace or something like that. Offset was in his phone. He was looking in his phone. I spoke to him. He looked up, he spoke to me, and then he went right back into his phone, and I walked into the building. Now, this is what I want to say. First of all, those phones are a major distraction. And when you somebody on a level of Offset, like, you can't be outside in public and have your face down on your phone, because if you're not up looking, watching what's coming or who's coming, you don't know what's going on. So
Absolutely right, man. I agree with that 100%. I literally agree with that 100%. Let me just say this, right? See, a lot of time, and this go for everybody that's out there that's just watching too, right? Catch this game. Make sure y'all hit that like button too, man. As you start to grow, as you get older, right? You got to realize that everybody you start with ain't supposed to go where you going. Everybody that you start with, they not going in the same direction, right? But this is the thing. When you start to level up, you start to get success, it's going to feel like you losing people because you focus on a goal. You want a new car. You want a new place. You want to stay somewhere where you don't hear police sirens. You don't hear no drive-bys. You see what I'm saying? You want to be able to go purchase a dog and walk your dog. You know what I'm saying? Walk and smoke a blunt somewhere, drink champagne on your porch. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about nobody robbing your motherfucking ass. Right? So as you start to grow, you start to level up. And when you start to level up, you're going to lose people. It's some people, they scared to change. Some people only want the old version of you. They don't want to be around the new version of you because your new version seems like it's success. You know what I'm saying? And we got this shit so bad where, we let people tell us who we are. Like, why in the fuck do we let people tell us who we are? And when people tell you who you are and all that shit, that it second guess yourself. So it confuse you. So as you go through your hardship, even though you've been at the top for so long, you're still the same person that was born with nothing. Every last one of us was born with no clothes on our ass, no shoes, no socks. We all came out the womb asshole naked. You see what I'm saying? So that part, no matter how high you go up the toe pole, when you go down, you gonna go down. You know what I'm saying? And you tend to forget. You know what I'm saying? Everybody always saying, oh, you got this status, this fame. Fuck that fame. Fuck that status. Like, that nigga is probably going through some real life shit. When you making those hardcore choices, they said that boy owed about $1 million to the casino. Shit out here, Bruno Mars allegedly owed way more than that. They comp you shit. When they know you got money, they love to comp you. You see what I'm saying? And if not, they're going to be having your ass performing, doing shows and shit like a bitch out here. Get your little monkey ass up there. Them clear people. Oh, yeah, nigga, you owe me about $1 million. Yeah, I need you working, doing shows every night in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, the game is just real, bro. It's just, where he at in life, man, it's called rock bottom. I think we all hit that shit. And everybody always want to remind you where you are in life and who you are and all that shit. Life don't work like that. The world don't care. Everybody suffer from depression, whether they short or not. Some people just know how to hide it better. And this just looks like a spectrum of depression. You know what I'm saying? Anytime a man just sitting on the curve, looking in his phone, he trying to figure out who can he call along, borrow some money. I know what that look like. Nigga ain't worrying about nothing. Yeah, he could be slipping, but at the same time, nigga, shit. We supposed to lift niggas like that up, man. We ain't supposed to kick somebody. See, one thing I don't believe in. I don't believe in kicking somebody down when they already down, because I honestly believe that ain't no nigga that high in the motherfucking sky where you can look down on people just because you're in a better position. But that's what I mean by when you level up, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button on some real shit though, right? When you level up, bro, and if y'all don't take nothing just from the game I'll be dropping, it's gonna feel like you losing people when you level up. Yeah, I know it's gonna hurt because it's like, damn, am I popular still? Am I still that same nigga? Nah, man, you leveling up. You going up. Everybody can't go with you. You see what I'm saying? And people that you want to go, they don't want what you want out of life. They only want what you got. And it's gonna fuck you up, man. So if I can motivate y'all, tell y'all anything, man, is when you start to level up, it's gonna feel like you losing people, man. But for real, you outgrowing people who always do the same shit. Now catch this game, bro. When you level up, it's gonna feel like you losing people. But the reality is this, man. You just outgrowing people who comfortable doing the same thing y'all been doing for the past 20, 30, 40 years. It ain't like you don't got no love for them. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you can't just everybody not meant to be in the same spot. Some people, like, niggas say I'm stuck. I can't go nowhere. They got a Greyhound bus to take you anywhere in the fucking world. Why is it that people from any other state could come to California and thrive, but the motherfuckers in California just can't get right? Sometimes you got to leave your own city, man, just to see what you built for. You know what I'm saying? See if you still got that charisma in another city. You still got that spark that can attract people's attention. You know what I'm saying? And just try that shit. Your hometown ain't going nowhere, man. People don't want to leave. They want to stay the same. They scared of change. It's cool to move around a little bit, nigga. Even if you go spend a summer, you don't got to leave out your apartment, nigga. Shit, go do 2 weeks in another city. You know what I'm saying? Go do a week somewhere. Hang out, do something different. You know what I'm saying? But on the real, man, that shit was just sitting on my heart real strong because it's like you go outgrow some people, man, and it's fucked up because they gonna act funny with you because you ain't on what they own no more. They never accepted you for who you are. They only accepted you for who you was. And once you start to grow and level up, you're not considered one of them no more. And that's the fucked up thing about life. And that's how you know what I'm saying, that you're a chosen one, because you go get it the most. You go see hate from the people that you would have died for, ride for, slide for. I'm gonna get back to this content, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. We drop a real game over here, man. Let's get it. Let's go.
So first of all, we need to make sure we paying attention. And second of all, you can't be out here with no security, bro. You can't. Okay, so here's the deal. So I'm walking up to.
So she was basically saying, look, he was out here lacking, looking at his phone, didn't have no security. And, she kind of saw it all just before it goes down. And she said Offset was lacking. He wasn't moving correct. So in another post that was since deleted, okay, I've got a screenshot of it here, but that same person, that witness, would apparently identify Lil Tjay as being there. Maybe she took this down because people were calling her a snitch. But basically, she'll post a picture of Tjay and Offset with a caption that said, reports are saying that this is the gentleman that popped Offset, Lil Tjay, over a gambling debt. This is the guy that was sitting with him on the ledge. I thought they were both shot. When are we going to admit that this culture is killing us? So after this, some more footage would come out. This was apparently Offset right before he was shot, and they're saying he was looking nervous while reading his phone. Clearly, no security, just out there walking around looking at his phone. People saying he was lacking. Definitely not looking secure. That's what I'd say. He's definitely not looking secure. Definitely not looking secure. No security. I don't know about all of that. Okay. And just weeks before this, apparently Offset was also filmed at the same casino with no security. So people know he'd be in there. Look at this.
Argue with Offset, y'all.
So this is him arguing with a fan who apparently wanted a picture of him at the casino.
That's only a picture, goddamn. That's only a picture, goddamn. Nigga, you ain't that much of a celebrity, bro. You ain't that much of a celebrity, bro. That's only guy for a picture. By myself. I'm not supposed to a picture. Goddamn, we black people.
So he's saying, look, I don't want to take a picture with you. He's saying, you're letting people know where I'm at, though. I'm here on my own. And unfortunately, that is actually the case, that he was caught lacking at this casino. He shouldn't have been there on his own. He shouldn't have been letting people know that he was there on his own. Now, academics would also give some more details on Offset's activities at the casino prior to the shooting happening, too. So let's hear what
Offset finessed her for like 20 or 30 grand. Look at this shit, chat. This is, look, right? But that's not the important part. And Offset, you can't be sending this type of shit around to people. Look at this. Look at this. This is Offset with his Hard Rock host. He's like, I'm here. So only gave me $3K in cash. He says, at least you have some cash. That's what the host says. He says, credit line. He says, I'm working on it. He says, how long? Because he's trying to gamble. The host says, I'm not sure. I sent it higher. It's up in credit. He said, what did they say? Now, he says, this is the host. He says, do you want to know what's your down this trip? He says, yes. $890,000. Said, oh my God, what the fuck? So I need $500K more. Oh, fuck.
They said he was down $890,000 off this one trip. People, the gambling's got to stop. honestly, the gambling's got to stop. There really ain't no winners, bro. The game's rigged against you. Offset, as rich as he is, he's down $890,000 in one trip at the casino. And it's when you start seeing numbers like that, it's easy to see how his life just has started going left, because it is just out of control right now.
Oh man. Yo, I see. I'm living in that bitch. Yeah. Oh yeah. Jesus Christ. This is crazy. But I mean, you know, you losing shit like that. But yo, Offset's I'm not saying this to embarrass him. I hope y'all know this. Like, he's a fucking legend. He's greater than this. He's greater than like these situations we're hearing about him with. You know, he's, you know, at least come to state, bro. Come to state. Now, I ain't trying to do a plug. I'm just saying, man, I don't know if it seems like he's in there chasing losses. And I've been there too, because I'm kind of low-key a fiend too. I ain't gonna cap with you. Like, you know what I mean? We all been there. I'm not gonna act like Offset the only nigga. But, bruh, if your ops could pull up on you at this casino, because lacking, just spending days, weeks, months, it's not good. You feel me? Nah, Offset's a legend. What are you talking about? Nah, Offset's absolutely a legend.
I can't believe he was down $890,000 on one trip, man. That's crazy. So a lot of people have been throwing their 2 cents into the ring. He's not really as relevant as he used to be, but Ebro, formerly of Hot 97, currently of unemployment, he would reveal that Offset allegedly even owes him an outstanding debt too. And he unemployed.
That's a big thing, period. And we were gonna
wait. Are we jumping straight to this? Is
all right, Chad. We got 140 some people in here with 71 likes, man. Go ahead and hit that like button, gang.
About gambling? What do we jump? I don't. How did we jump?
We know that is how much do we believe that it's about gambling?
That's what the reports are saying.
Well, no, about the 10,000. Yeah, that's a loan. But how did we?
Well, because it was at the Hard Rock.
Because they were at a casino. I get that, but
yeah,
you were like losing their mind gambling. I'm like, wait, so now we're
because there was also Laura was saying that at one point Cardi during a crash out session on their relationship mentioned the gambling being a problem.
A lot of people have been talking about Offset having a gambling problem.
Didn't you and Offset have a bet?
He owes me $5,000.
Oh no!
Oh God!
He does.
Was it a serious? Yo, Bascom. Come on, man.
Oh, God.
Offset's fine. I called him. I tried to call him last night.
But was it a serious bet? Like,
yeah, we bet on the Super Bowl in New Orleans.
Now, if you had lost, would you have paid him?
I mean, I bet $5,000. I was prepared to pay him $5,000.
You were prepared to?
Yes. 1,000 times since then, and never jammed him up about $5,000.
No, of course,
because clearly he's somebody that didn't pay his bet. Like, why? I'm not going to chase you around about $5,000. Not a big deal to me.
Well, see, why do you have to turn into a? By the way, if it's not a big deal to you, why would it be a big deal to Lil Tjay?
Well, that's where I was going to go. That I don't think that TJ's got more money than I got.
Record,
I don't think it would be over $10,000.
Everything is $5,000 not being a big deal is relative. By the way, like it was you $5,000.
Me and Offset are in a good enough situation where.
Well, no,
I don't need
borrow
to stress
money from you.
Yeah, it wasn't a loan. We made a bet.
You made a bet, right? Now, TJ, so the suggestion is they were gambling at some point, and Offset was like, "Oh man, I'm down. You got money?" And TJ said, "Here's $10,000
for the original 10." No,
we don't know.
It's all rumors. So,
but see, that's why I said, why are we jumping all the way to gambling? Like, yes, Cardi said what she said. Yes, they were at a casino. The $10,000, I don't think, has to do with gambling, whatever that story is.
Okay.
And we don't even know if TJ was involved. We don't know anything.
A lot of people in the chat would like you to give them $5,000 if it's needs so little.
We plan on it. Once Griff gets our phone set up that I've been asking for weeks, we plan to do cash giveaways.
$5,000.
What do you have, Rasan?
No, I was going to say that. So TJ was on live and said that when he gave him the $10,000, it was in the casino. He was down.
Oh, that was at the casino.
Yes.
Got it.
Literally yesterday?
No, not yesterday. This was like a while.
Another time.
The one that happened a long time
ago. He was down.
And they were back at the same casino.
We don't know if it was
I don't know if it's the same casino.
But we were but they were at this casino.
But we don't know if they're going at each other. That's why I'm saying, why are we jumping to this?
So where do you not want to jump to? Where do you want to stop? Just how wacky it is?
Lou, what would you like to say?
Was booked last night in Broward County for the incident.
Do you have his mic on too?
Yeah.
So yeah, basically Offset's going all around town, not just the rappers, but the content creators, the radio personalities. He's making bets. He's not paying on them. He's not good on them. He's not good for his money. Now, Lil Tjay has apparently just been released. That's what they're saying. He's just been bailed out. And rumor has it, the rumor that's going around is they're saying TJ accused Offset of snitching while walking out of the jail. All right, let's see if that's true, because they be clickbaiting with these headlines. But this is apparently TJ just after he got out of jail.
Thing I seen was Offset looking at me like this. Yo, that shot me. That shot me. La 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 is a rat. I don't do no damn fighting.
Man, you just want to tell us what happened?
Did I shoot?
Crazy.
They're saying you were disorderly.
Did he put his hands on you first?
Smack the shit out of Offset. He would never play with me like that in his life.
Somebody
You know, people use that rat word, man, so fluently. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything. Oh, he said something. He's a rat. All right. Then you got to go off of hearsay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even, people will call you a rat and you ain't hear from the other party. You ain't seen it on no paperwork. You ain't seen none of that shit. Oh, he said he shot me. He's a rat. You know, you could be saying that because he put hands on you. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what that outcome look like. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, with this day and age, man, a nigga word don't mean shit. That's why when a nigga put it on a dead homies, I'm like, oh, I know that nigga lying. He look. That nigga put it on a dead homie, nigga. You know, a nigga could have just got put on 2 months ago, and every word is on a dead homies. Nah, man, any nigga say on the dead homies to me, just know I'm automatically assuming you lying, cuz I don't trust these niggas no more. These niggas be lying. Let go.
Ask Offset.
He owe you money?
Ask Offset. The last thing I see.
That's crazy. So he's saying that Offset snitched on him. That's what he's saying, man. And so basically everyone's been reacting to this on Reddit. Not this. This just happened 10 minutes ago. But basically, this was Seti Nash when he called out and basically said that, you know, TJ shot Offset in the ass. People saying this should be Offset's wake-up call to quit gambling. He should have stopped after what happened with Takeoff. He says, I remember when Takeoff died, people were saying, why are y'all throwing dice on the streets? Go to the casino. Now y'all saying stop gambling. This has nothing to do with gambling. He just ran into somebody there. This has everything to do with gambling. Let's not be ridiculous. He ran into somebody he owed money to from gambling on the way to gamble more money. Right? Offset and TJ have beef related to a gambling debt. We know. Okay, we know. People saying, can't wait for the pod to showcase as much sympathy as possible for the public-facing narrative, only to jump into a prize picks ad. That's facts. I think everybody needs to stop advertising these gambling companies, to be honest with you. I'm leaving bags on the table by not working with them because I think it's abhorrent. Saying, man, Ice-T posted on IG that he got into rap to leave the streets. Then he left rap because the streets were in rap. I think of that when looking at the situation. That's actually a very, very good point. Migos members should avoid gambling activities like it's the plague. Okay, didn't he almost lose his life to gun violence? That's TJ. Got shot a bunch of times. The Atlanta L Fest is in full swing. People saying it's an L for New York. But yeah, this is just crazy. Okay, so yeah, the news has been going around everywhere. There's a couple more posts on Reddit. But basically, they're saying it's crazy how an argument escalates into this stuff at bars and casinos. Hope he recovers quick. How the F is it? Only the Migos dudes getting shot after arguments, gambling related ones, no less. So, bro, what are they trying to get rid of all the Migos members or what? At a casino too? Since Takeoff was in a room above a bowling alley in a mall, they should avoid gambling in general. Okay, it is actually fucked. Bruno Mars is in for millions of dollars gambling. Look, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, TJ's calling Offset a snitch. We're hearing that they were having some kind of altercation before. It's actually crazy. It's out of control, guys. So look.